Quick story time. I was coming back from a buddy's house, and I was with my other buddy, Jesus Christ, and I don't trust him to be, he's not that good of a driver. Let's just say, but he pressured me into letting him take the wheel, and I said okay. And next thing I know, he crashed just right into the side of Burger King, and it worked out. Everything, like I forgave him, I cleansed him of that sin. But later he asked me if I could cover for him with his dad. So I talked to his dad, and I said, "Hey, Jesus' dad slash God slash also Jesus himself, how's it going?" And he said, "That's good." He said, "Hey, I heard Jesus drove last night. How'd he drive?" And I said, "Well, he did good. I mean, I said, I figured it's a bit more difficult for him with the wounds that he has on his hands." And I said, he did drink a bit too much. I was, every time I try to give him water, he'd just turn it into alcohol. And anyways, but other than that's fine. And then God was like, okay, all right, Dad, Jesus. And anyways, and I didn't feel like a good vibe, and I said, hey man, may you ever think about this? Like, hey, instead of like, I know it's a thing, but instead of maybe torturing and killing him, you could take that time and maybe you guys go on like a father-son camping trip. And he said, no, I'm going to do the torture, killing him thing. And I said, okay, man, your deal, you're God, cool. I was like, maybe just you could like take it easy on his ribs because we went pretty hard last night. And he said, no. So I was like, you're God. And then hung up. And then just was like, man, that's a strict dad there. But you know what? Moral of the story, I feel like, is that it's important to have a father, even if that father is you and also decides to torture and kill you. So there's just something to think about.